Hey guys, it's Jack and welcome back to another Pinbox Jack video, and today I've got some more of the Bethany Walker Disneyland Paris Wishables series. This is super cool. These are the ones that last time the wrong pins arrived. Super gracious about it, super cool, and sent out replacements immediately so that I could keep the other ones that I was still needing. So I've got a few traders there as well, but let's go through them. So these should be about 8 or 9. There's another one still to come because it's a pre-order, which again, they're also very exciting. I'm just going to line them up here. Oh, there's so many. I didn't realize how many of these I'd bought. There was a fair few. Some of these are... most of these are ride ones, but shout out to Bethany as always with these super cool pins. Check out her website, Bethany Walker Designs. But yes, let's start off with, because there's two envelopes here, and I kind of remember even what these two are. They're in envelopes, little stickers. Their stickers are super cool. It's a carousel and a thingy. They're all based around Disneyland Paris, rides, attractions, hotels, that sort of thing. And it's one of the reasons I love them is because I know Disneyland Paris quite well. This one is, this is the Pirates of the Caribbean one. I'm going to get my little list because I've got a few of these over different series as well. There's 4 different series of them. But there is Pirates of the Caribbean, which is just the ride sort of facade, the sail just says Pirates of the Caribbean. Super cool pin, and definitely absolutely love these. So yeah, I think these pins are awesome, and they're all Paris ones as well, so they're all ones I understand. Next up, we're going to move on to, I'll do the other mystery one. I think I know what this one is, just because I'm looking at the ones that aren't, the one I can't see, that I definitely ordered, and this is, yes, this is one of the pins I definitely wanted, and this is the 30th anniversary castle. The little 30 logo that took me far too long to work out that is actually a set of mouse ears as well when you put it over the castle. But I was there over the 30th anniversary and had an absolute blast. It's the first time I've done a whole park trip by myself, and I just had an absolute whale of a time. Loved every second. And the 30th anniversary drone show, fireworks show were all absolutely amazing and super cool to have a pin to commemorate that as well. That's from this series. I am slowly building up my collection. I think with these I go up to about 25-30 pins out of the 80. It's quite a lot, but I'm intent on finishing all 4 series because I love these pins so much. Next up then, we're gonna go to, let's go to the hotel I stayed at whilst I was at Florida. Actually, I've previously got the Santa Fe Hotel because that's where I've stayed twice. But this time I got the Newport Bay Hotel, which is where I stayed on my trip. It was an awesome hotel, quite nice location, very nice looking hotel. Food was great, room was great, all that. And there's a little sort of, because I got like the official one and stuff. I was looking for the keys really, but they stopped doing those. But there is the actual hotel pin, which is super cool as well. Next up, we're going to do a ride that hurt. I like this ride because I rode it dozens of times and it hurt every single time. It just got worse. I think I rode it like 6 times in one day, and it just, every single time, just threw you around. And it is Avengers Flight Force, and there's Iron Man and the ride vehicle, and super cool. It even says Flight Force on it, which is something I don't think I got from any of the actual, I did. An Avengers Flight Force pin over there, but I don't think I got that in the parks. I think I traded with that with someone. But Avengers Flight Force, and I love that she's done more pins for the Avengers campus stuff as well. That's the one I've got missing, is the Pim's Kitchen, which was one of the restaurants and was probably my favourite restaurant of the whole trip, even though I probably didn't do much the rest of the afternoon on that one because I just ate so much food. But there is the Avengers Flight Force pin. Speaking of Avengers Campus, the next one I'm going to use is the what's that supposed to be? It's supposed to be one way up. I can't work out which way this is supposed to be up, but there is the Web Slingers ride as well, which I had quite a lot of fun on. Got roped in by some, like, because I was riding the single rider lanes a lot of the time, got on with some random family and absolutely helped them ace some scores. Their words, not mine. But yeah, super cool little thing there. My spidey senses were indeed tingling and was very good at that, turns out, after a couple of rides. I think I only went like twice because it kept breaking down when I was getting ready to go on it. Speaking of rides that always seem to be constantly down, see, every single one of these pins has a link, and I'm going to have to try and keep that going now for the rest of them. But Crush's Coaster, which is honestly one of my favourite rides at Paris, and I wish they'd do it in more places. This is the Crush roller coaster, which seems to be down about 85% of the time, but when it's working is super cool, and absolutely love that ride to bits. Always seems to be a really long queue when it actually is running as well. But there is Crush's Coaster. Next up then, we're going to be leaving the park that Crush's Coaster was in. See, I'm going to stick with this theming here. And we're going to go over, we're going out of the gates of Disney. I don't remember what the park's called now. Walt Disney Studios, I think it's called. But there is the Walt Disney Studios park entrance, which is super, super cool. And you leave there and you go all the way into Disneyland. And you have a walk down Main Street. I love this pin as well. It's just all the little shops, the rainbow, the little castle in the distance is super cool as well. On to our last pin. And this is I don't think I've been on in Paris for probably since I was about 6 or 7 years old. That is the Buzz Lightyear. I can't remember what the ride's called now. It's the Laser Blast. It says here. The Space Range. It's the laser shooty one. I haven't gone on this ride for years. Went on it in Florida and was well and truly humbled by a friend of mine, because I went on Toy Story Mania and was very, very good at that. Went on Laser Blast and was very not good at that. So a bit of practice is needed there, I think, with Toy Story. We'll be trying to get a what's the high score Space Ranger thing at some point, but definitely one that needs a bit of work. But that will do for this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment down below what your favourite attraction at Disneyland Paris is, what your favourite fantasy pin is, anything like that. Hope you'll have an amazing day. Check out my previous videos on screen here and here. Subscribe just here. I hope you'll have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you all next time.